Now, what business do these two sickos have endorsing anyone for New York mayor?
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk a doubter, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
What's good, my people? You're watching the MC Too Tall Show. And you're looking at the face of modern-day American conservatism and your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host, MC Too Tall. Boy, oh boy. Losers flock with losers. People who didn't deserve their job flock with people who don't deserve the job they're going for. I just found out that Mike Bloomberg and David Patterson are endorsing Andrew Cuomo for mayor of New York City. Of course, Andrew Cuomo is a failed governor of New York State. David Patterson is a floppy spacer marker guy that was just sitting there because Elliot Spitzer done screwed up and spent tens of thousands of dollars of taxpayer money to go do it with some broad that's barely worth a White Castle date. And so he resigns. Patterson sits there as a dopey marker guy, doop, 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 until Andrew Cuomo comes in. And he was pretty popular coming in as governor. And then he failed in COVID. Whoever says he succeeded in COVID is a liar. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump handled COVID better nationally than Andrew Cuomo did statewide. Andrew Cuomo, this is actual and factual information, he rammed and crammed COVID patients into senior homes, killing senior citizens. There were senior citizens that died on his watch that would still be alive today if not for Andrew Cuomo. But do I say anything about being blind to the fact of this? Or am I just picking on the blind man when I say David Patterson must have overlooked this? And then you have Mike Bloomberg. Oh, Mike Bloomberg. There goes a guy that his first year in, I wanted him. I guess I did. I made the mistake of voting for him in 2001. By mid-year 2002, I wanted his ass out of there. I wanted his ass out of there. I voted for the conservative candidate. I voted for the conservative candidate in the following two elections. And let me tell you something. There goes a guy that changed the law so that he could run for one term more. And those dumb, stupid, yokel, local New Yorkers did not vote for anybody else. You know what? I don't believe that, to be honest. I don't believe the majority of New Yorkers loved Michael Bloomberg enough to vote him in for a third term fair and square. I think the 2009 mayoral election was rigged. And who knows, if Anthony Weiner didn't bow out, maybe he would have been mayor. Would that have been a good thing? I don't know. In hindsight, he's another Democrat leaving office for some sexual nonsense. Speaking of which, didn't Cuomo have to leave office because of some sexual nonsense? Didn't Elliott Spitzer, just 2 governors before him, have to leave office because of some sexual nonsense? And David Patterson, the man who is married to the ex-wife of Curtis Sliwa, why would he add insult to injury and endorse Curtis Sliwa's main opponent? Let me tell you something. Going over the top and throwing somebody through a McDonald's window because somebody said bad words to Anthony Sliwa, Curtis's kid, that doesn't give you the right to endorse Curtis Sliwa's opponent. You should have endorsed Curtis Sliwa. I mean, he gave you his ex-wife. You should show some appreciation. And so, what else happens? Every time a Democrat leaves office, it's over some sexual nonsense, if you notice. Elliott Spitzer, Andrew Cuomo, Jim McGreevey, Anthony Weiner. I could go on. Al Franken. I could go on and on and on. John Edwards, Gary Hart. I mean, this is nothing new. Bill Clinton wasn't forced out of office. He didn't resign, but wasn't he impeached over lying and denying questions about his sexual deviance? The Democratic Party is the party of perversion. The Republican Party is the party of morality. I'm glad Bloomberg showed his true colors. He's not one of us. I'm glad he's out of the picture. And let me tell you something. Getting an endorsement from Michael Bloomberg, that's just as slithering and low as getting an endorsement from Dick Cheney or the IRS. And where have we seen that before? So, you're gonna have this freaking control freak endorsing Andrew Cuomo. That tells me that he believes that Andrew Cuomo will govern New York City just like he did. Like a tyrant. And Bloomberg might be proud of his 12 years of tyranny. But normal people don't want another 12 years of tyranny. We don't even want another 4 years of tyranny. And so, these endorsements only tell me, and should tell you as well, not to vote for Andrew Cuomo. And you might ask, who is the alternative? Who, pray tell, will be the alternative to Andrew Cuomo or Eric Adams or that woke person that's trying to pose as a moderate or that hardcore terrorist that has the goal to run for mayor? Who's the alternative? You ever look across the other side of the aisle? Curtis Sliwa is running for mayor. And everybody in New York City should vote for Curtis Sliwa. You're stupid if you don't. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Follow and share this beautiful content. Tell all your friends about me. Stay strong. Keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building. Hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall.